Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Evelyn.
I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Tina with no eyelashes. Welcome to episode 21, Tangent Talks podcast.
Whoop, whoop.
How are we all?
Oh,
Come on,
gosh.
guys. I'm all dolled up, ready for graduation next week.
Oh, yes. Had your hair did.
Yeah.
And your eyelashes did.
Yeah, garishly done. I didn't want them to be this long, but they're long, so.
They suit you, though.
Thanks. But I hope my graduation picture doesn't look like my eyes are closed.
Are you going to trim them?
I was going to, but I don't want to trim them and then they're uneven. So I'm just going to, I'll just edit my graduation picture, fine. But yeah, I'm ready. I went all the way from Portsmouth to Northampton to get my hair done by K-Wig Studio. Go and watch her TikTok featuring me.
Whoop, whoop. Very good. Looks good. Looks good.
Thanks. But yeah, you guys hot? It's boiling today.
Boiling.
So hot.
It's 30 degrees. I
And
have to have
now,
a fan.
what is it? That 30 degrees now, or it's been 30 degrees today?
So my thermostat is right here, and it says 32 degrees in my flat.
Yeah, your house is a sweat box. I don't know how you live. That's probably why you're so skinny now, because you sweated it all out.
Sweat it all out.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I got ways to go. But yeah, so
it's
I
a
think
really
it was
nice hot day in preparation for the 19th of July, which is today. Is that today we're recording? 19th of July? Yeah.
Today.
So it's Freedom Day today. Happy Freedom Day, guys.
Happy Freedom Day.
So
It's
Freedom Day. Go ahead.
I said it's going to be the same for me. I'm not changing my ways at the moment.
Same. So in case you haven't been watching the news, Freedom Day is July 19th, where Boris said you don't have to wear masks if you don't want to. And there's no social distancing. The clubs are open. Everybody's back to normal. But today, no, honestly, I went to get my lashes done today.
Today's Super Spreader Day.
Yeah, that's what they should have called it. I went to get my lashes done today, so I went to London. I still wore my mask and everything, but it was so weird to see people without them and not being told, like, put it on. Because that's the thing. Some people used to come into my work and be like, oh, I'm exempt. I don't need to wear one. But now it's just like there's no exemption. But a lot of people were still wearing them, so that's fine. But now that he said it's not required, we just have to let people do what they want and make sure we protect ourselves and still wear our masks. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah. I went to Sainsbury's on my way home and they've taken all the screens down at the checkouts.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
Already.
Mad. That's what I'm thinking at work, because we've got screens where people sit. I don't know if that's changed. I'm gonna have to ask them. But it's gonna be, because Wagamama used to be, if you guys remember, before lockdown,
tables,
4, 2, 2, 4. No, I hope that's not the case, because I've adjusted to what it is now. Yeah. So I don't know how it's gonna work out, but everyone is not wearing. Well, not everyone. Like I said, when I went to London today, everyone was wearing masks. But back home in Portsmouth, well, not home anymore, but back in Portsmouth, all the clubs opened, and I've seen everyone all cram up.
But it's Monday.
Over. Yeah, so every club has done like an open day today, even if they're not normally open. But yeah.
And the students, every day they go out. Students go out, it doesn't matter what the day is.
True.
Social distancing is over.
Students should be going home now. I know it's graduation.
To be honest, I only got chucked out because I chose the short tenancy, but most of the tenancies are all the way up till September, so they're going to be partying all summer. Yeah, so it's either end of July or all the way around to September. But I just got chucked out, so
she's homeless.
I know. But I'll be back in Portsmouth tomorrow, starting off. It's not even graduation weekend. I wish it was at the weekend, but graduation 3-day staycation. Graduate on Wednesday, but we're going down for 3 days to see off my hometown.
Say your last farewell.
Literally, because I moved out the other day, Friday, but it wasn't like I'm going because I was coming back, but this is going to be the last time.
So maybe we'll get real tears this time.
Nah. I'm actually not that sad. Like, it's not, I'm just going home. Yeah. Maybe I will be, but my stuff's all out now, so if I cried, it would have been then. But I just didn't take advantage. Only obviously because of lockdown and stuff, but I don't think I took advantage of my last year. But last year isn't for fun, it's for studying. So
yes.
But yeah,
not a lot you could have done.
literally. But yeah, so many people have graduated that I have on Instagram. I'm just watching their graduation. I'm like, oh my God. And there's like a live stream. So all my friends said they're going to watch, because obviously I can only have my two favorite people coming with me. So everyone's like, going to watch it. They're like, make sure you send me the link. So they're going to watch me walk across. But they have to sit through the whole ceremony. Sorry, guys. But yeah, that's Wednesday.
Yes.
And you guys, obviously, I was going to ask you, what are you guys doing? But you're coming with me, so.
Coming down, yeah.
But yeah.
Going on a road trip.
Come on. Yeah.
So what, Christopher's last day at school tomorrow as well?
Yes, at last. He shouldn't have been there, but 4 years later.
So we're celebrating loads of ends of eras.
I know. Oh, Christopher.
Lots of ends of eras.
Hey, Christopher.
He's coming again.
Hello again.
So what, are you leaving your last day tomorrow of mainstream school?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you going to miss it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You got loads of presents from your friends. I was saying earlier, I didn't get nothing. Bye from my teachers. I didn't get no pictures and presents.
No.
That means they love you, Christopher.
They love you.
They love you. Because that's what they did. They printed, because the first picture that he's obsessed with, that was from a TA that...
It's right there. I want to show you.
Yeah, he loves it. And the TA printed it off for him. And then Miss Hussein from his art class, his favourite subject, printed a class picture. Then he got a card from them. He got an award as well. He's got something from Freddie. He got a boy that was in his primary school, from day one.
Day one.
So yeah, he's got that.
Aww.
And he's got that.
Yeah, I didn't get none of that.
Everything, you.
Yeah.
So they do love him.
Football.
He got a football as well from Freddie.
Football as well. Nice.
Football.
Yay.
Freddie said that they should go to the park and play football together.
Yeah, one day.
Oh.
They might go play with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Aw.
Exactly. Yeah, you got his number now.
Yeah.
So end of an era, going out of mainstream where he should have been and into a special school for his needs in September. So yeah, really good. Really good. So yeah, positives all round. Really good. Love to see it.
I had an interview today, so maybe tomorrow I'll find out I got it or not.
Oh, yeah.
So how did it go without telling too much detail? How did it go?
So it was an hour long, and it was with a senior business analyst and a senior programmer. And the business analyst was very talkative, so he explained a lot of things. He was really nice, explained loads of things. It took about 20 minutes. Then he asked me a few questions, and I think I answered them fairly well. And then the techie guy, and he had his camera on, and then the techie guy who's based in the States, because he's Indian, he didn't put his camera on, and he was asking all these techie questions. Most of them I answered fine, but a couple of them he's trying to be really specific. And these types of things you don't really know. Well, I don't know them off the top of my head. I will either Google is my friend, or reference it, or ask somebody. That's what I normally do. So he's asking all these specific things. So I think I worked my answers around it quite well. But they didn't, it wasn't like an interview where it's like, what are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? It wasn't like that at all. It was just, this is the company, this is what we do, this is what we want you to be doing. This is the product, and this is the stage of the product we want you to be involved in. And then this is going to be your team leader. I'll be your manager if you get the position. Obviously.
Someone all introducing themselves.
And then and then asked a few questions. But it was a sort of interview that I like. It's not always what are your strengths, what are your needs, weaknesses, what do you see yourself doing in the future? And all that
I think they've given up asking them type of questions, because it's just that's unnecessary.
Everybody has the same answer.
Yeah.
But also it's a contract role, not a permanent role. So maybe they can't do anything about your future promotion unless they employ you at the end of it or something. So maybe that's why they didn't ask that. So they just
want to get straight to the point.
Yeah, they just want somebody to come in who knows their stuff, and then they can just give it like an intro of the product. It's a financial sector, so they give you like financial training of the product, and then you write your reports.
Cool.
So yeah.
So did they say when they would get back to you, or?
I know he said he'll talk to the recruitment consultant, and then he said, I'm sure you'll be hearing from Richard soon. That's a good sign, isn't it?
Yeah.
It could mean I'm sure you'll be hearing back for the update, but also I thought he meant that I've got the job.
Yeah, doesn't have to be positive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
good luck
knows?
for that.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
the flat I'm looking at, plain silly beggars. I thought I would be straight in there. They said, oh yeah, we're doing our references. Oh, we've done our references. And then I got an email today to ask permission for one of my references. So I'm like, have you done it or not?
Oh, have you not?
But yeah, so I'm just waiting for that. So graduation, hopefully when I come back, by the time I come back, it'll be like Friday. Then we're going to go into another Friday. Oh no, it's Friday now, leave it till Monday, which is what they're doing. But hopefully by Friday they would have done it. But it all depends on my reference, I guess. But they text me to say they've already done it. So that's what I was thinking. That's what we're waiting. But if they haven't done it, that's fine. Just I've got to wait longer. But just don't say you done it. But yeah, so waiting for that. All positives and things to look forward to. Lovely.
Yeah, and then you can move your stuff out of my room.
In it. Apologies.
That's funny.
So, what are you guys drinking?
I'm drinking my Malbec, as usual.
Lemonade.
Only lemonade?
Lemonade today. Lovely. Yeah, I'm not drinking today as usual. Maybe when we do our next episode, it will be a toast to my celebration. I never drink, I just don't. That's what I need now that I'm out of uni. You know, with uni, you just eat and drink when you're literally on your last legs. I need to not do that and actually eat breakfast after dinner.
Exactly.
I need to stop doing that. But yeah, next week it will be maybe a champers. It will be my 1942. We're all gonna have a shot.
Oh yeah, that's what we're supposed to do.
I got a 1942 from my mum for my birthday, I think last year, but I saved it for my graduation because I was like, it's coming up. So yeah, we're gonna be toasting
tequila
to that.
for anyone that doesn't know about 1942.
If you watched last week's episode, they were explaining it to me because I didn't know.
Yeah, cheers.
Premium tequila.
Premium.
But yeah, podcast news. We've got some new podcast friends. We don't know them at all, but in this podcast world, they are podcast friends. So we've got Adeola Patron, who was formerly one of the Patron sisters. They used to have a YouTube, but now they've gone their separate ways. We've got Nella Rose.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't know that? So yeah, she was in Adeola, Deborah, and Shola Patron, and they were in a group. So they were like the same as Nella days, like literally when I was first year, like 2017. So they used to have like a YouTube. They all did like separate things and stuff together. But now they're all, I don't hear much from Shola, but Deborah, I don't know if that's her name. Hopefully it's Deborah. But she does the videos. I don't know if you see, she does like size 8 and size 12 or size 4. And she does those. Yeah, one of those. And then Adeola's obviously the one that's stayed quite popular. I think they're both popular, but I just haven't heard much from Shola. But yeah, so we've got Adeola Patron, Nella Rose, doesn't need an introduction. If you don't know, get to know. And then we've got Mariam Musa, who was on Survival of the Fittest, and now she's a YouTuber. She was before, but now she's even bigger. So yeah, that's called Pressed. Is that a BBC one? I think it is. BBC.
Yeah, BBC Sounds. BBC
That's really funny because Nella Rose is hilarious.
Yeah,
and with all the girls together, because I watched them on YouTube, and they went on holidays. They did like a staycation in England, and it's funny. It's so funny. Their jokes. So I'm really. That's why I posted it on the story today.
Yeah, come on.
Just to get everyone to have a look. But I think individually they're funny, and together they're even better. So
hilarious.
The stuff that they will talk about will relate to what we do.
Yeah.
So I think that's
because we don't have a lot of female podcasts. I feel like the podcasts I know are either mixed, man and women meet us after 7, or men. So I know
you've got Black Girls Living. You've got The Receipts.
In the pod, like so
Tangent Talks podcast.
Yeah. Okay. Other podcasts that are known. The same. Yeah. So we've got the Rap Party, which is 4 boys. We've got 3 Shots, which is 3 guys. We've got Meet Us After 7, but I don't know an actual like other than The Receipts. It'll be another good one.
And Black Girls Living.
Yeah.
And Milk and Honey.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. But when I say properly known, like big.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
So it'd be good because they're going to shoot right up. So obviously they've got 3 fan bases. So so
they've
it's
got huge fan bases as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
I look forward to that one.
Yeah, but yeah,
I think it's released today. From your thing, it's today that it came out.
So. Yeah, I have to look at that. The first one, check it out. We might
Come
have
on.
to talk about that next week.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the review. Yeah, that's good to see. And Love Island news, our favourite section. I swear that took up one of our whole episodes the other day. But
Yeah, it did.
yeah,
It was a
I
special.
think. Go on, sorry.
No, I was just saying, yeah, it was a special.
Yeah, in it. Love Island recap. But this is, I think, is actually starting to spice up. But then everyone, it starts to spice up, and then they're like, "Oh, I hate this person that's bringing drama." But isn't that what you want?
That's what you
But
want.
anyway,
Yeah.
so who have we got? We've got our lovely Lucinda, one of the bombshells that everyone loves. Literally everyone loves. Like I think she's the new Chloe. So you know how they all did that challenge? It was like, oh, who would you couple up with if you weren't coupled up? And it was Chloe. I think now, if they did that challenge now, it would be Lucinda. So
But
Lucinda,
Lucinda's actually a pretty girl.
Yeah.
Chloe isn't.
Chloe's just blonde. But
Yeah.
Lucinda was coupled up with Brad. Then he got kicked off because they had to choose one of their Love Island twists. Oh, scary. So it was either one of you go or both of you go. And Brad was from the start, so he was like, yeah, you stay. But if you really loved each other, or not love, but if you were really a couple, you would have gone together.
Yeah, you would have
But
gone
clearly
together.
not. So who did she couple up with now? So just before the guy came in, who was she? Was she still by herself?
She was by herself, yeah.
Yeah. So she's by herself, but then Aaron took an interest in her.
Yeah.
And then we had our Danny Bibby come in, the racist. So he came in and he coupled up with Lucinda. But then Aaron's all trying to kiss her in front of the Danny. And the Danny comes on, he's like, what are you doing? That's wrong, Maggie. Ow, ow. So yeah, drums.
It's so funny though, because Danny knew that Aaron liked her.
Yeah.
And I've been talking to her for 2 days.
Exactly.
So
and then even when he chose her and he was sitting down, he said, oh, sorry. So he knew that he basically stole her.
Yeah.
And now it's all turning it around like you're out of order.
This house,
he was out of order in the first place.
This Love Island loves to do bro code, sis code. Sorry, you guys aren't brothers, and you're not sisters. If you're gonna pick someone's gal, they're still gonna carry on. It's just you guys have to sleep in the same bed. It's nothing. There's nothing. I don't understand. But everyone's like, yeah, Aaron, you're well, Maggie, for trying to kiss her. Well, no, because he would have done that if she was coupled up with him or if she wasn't. But I'm not sticking up for Daddy anyway, because he loves to. So his Jean, his drums that he's brought in he was on Instagram with his mate complimented him called, and he said my N-word with the emoji. But as we know, he's not black, so he shouldn't have said that, and he's not going to be kicked out because obviously he's white. Why would he ever face any type of repercussions? But the tea with that is the Sharif, previous contestant on Love Island. I don't know what I can never.
Do you agree with that? Do you agree?
So
with
he kicked a woman in the area, and he said the C word, and he got kicked off.
Yeah, but he kicked somebody.
I don't know. Okay,
they were play fighting.
Yeah. Okay, so they were play fighting where, and I think he's a kicked in the C word, and then he got kicked off. So what's different? Is it because he said it on the show? Because Sharif is saying it's the double standard and blatant racism. How do we feel about that?
If it's Sharif, I don't care. Because there was no need for him to be on the show. I have no affiliation to him. I can't relate to the guy.
But that kind of play fighting is not right. If you're like, like slapping each other on the back, but he kicked her.
Kicks a bit.
That's
a bit too much.
True, because no Love Island spokesperson confirmed that. Because he's very renowned for making shit up. So how do we even know that?
Well, that's what I know the storyline as. So that's what.
Yeah, but why else would he have got kicked off then? Because he actually got kicked off.
He played the fool probably. He was acting an idiot, and he just needed to hold Love Island accountable. Oh no!
I thought you were saying that he's making it up, the story up.
Well, no, all I'm saying is, how do we know for sure when Love Island didn't confirm that was what happened?
Well, I've got to do my research on that then. But that's what I've read that happened. And
how does that compare to what Danny said?
So what Danny said?
So yeah, go.
So in my opinion, I thought he said it to a black friend, but it wasn't a black friend. He was actually white. But there was another comment which was something else, and that was a black guy. But that was about getting money. Go get your money or whatever.
There's another one.
Yeah, but it wasn't
from this Danny guy.
Yeah, he didn't say the N-word. No, it was
What did he
his
say?
friend said to him, go get your money. So basically go in and get
Oh,
popular.
go
and
into
stuff.
other. Okay,
Yeah,
well, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
different. But
Yeah.
I thought when he said my N words that he was saying it to the same black friend.
Oh yeah, no.
And the comment was not made, well, to me, the comment was not made in a racist way.
Mhm.
However, he shouldn't be using that word.
Mhm.
So it's a bit like,
I feel, okay, so what I feel is that him saying that wasn't in the villa. It was like 85 weeks ago, which doesn't, the time frame doesn't condone what he said, but it wasn't in the Love Island villa. If it was that, he shouldn't have been put on at all.
exactly.
But he didn't say, their argument is going to be he didn't say it in the villa. It's nothing to do with us. But when you cast, it's like, it's not the same, but it's like casting someone who's got criminal record and putting them in the love, like they've done something before, but they still wouldn't be allowed on there because they've got a criminal record. But yeah, I don't know why he's saying it. They all say it. I don't know why. They love to say it. Like they love to say it. I don't know why. White people, non-black, I wouldn't say just white people, but non-black people love to say the N-word. Like it's like, oh my God, I have to, like, they love, their argument is, oh, people in rap songs say it, yeah, because they're black. It's a reclaimment. And they love to say, oh, it was years ago. He said, and he just said it like on the Facebook groups. It's obviously a majority of white people saying, oh, he didn't say it in a rude way. He didn't say it with the ER. Doesn't matter. You know, you're not meant to be saying that. And you said it. But the argument, I just say he didn't say it in the villa. So then they're going to say, well, it was before. We didn't know. And they're going to say that it was photoshopped and all that nonsense. He's going to stay in. He issued an apology in the villa already. So it's blown over. He's not getting kicked out. So
Exactly. And if he apologized, who did he apologize to? Because it's the public who raised it. So
yeah, apparently. I didn't read it because it's nonsense.
Yeah. Because that wasn't aired, I don't think.
Of course not.
No.
Of course not. Yeah, he's white.
But can we not go back to the fact that Danny's white and Sharif is black? So whatever Sharif does, it's not going to be thingy. And Danny's white, so he's going to stay in. Like that's how it works. That's how it operates. Don't make it right, but if you're black and you do anything, you're going to get penalized for it. You're not going to come back. You can't compare it because they're always going to have that privilege.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe a part of me feels like if he said it in the villa to maybe Aaron or Toby or Kaz, he might have been kicked out. Yeah, but it will be a thing where it won't be aired anyway, so we probably wouldn't have known.
Yeah, but I think he would have been kicked out.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying that it wouldn't have been aired, so nobody would know that happened, and therefore he would stay in. Yeah, but I think if he had said that to any one of them, they would have made it vocal. I'm sure they would.
This is the thing. Now, the exact same words was used by Ellie, another person on Love Island. Georgia was in beef with some guy, so she basically went on a date with a guy who was already coupled up with someone, and was like, "We kissed." But she went in for a kiss on the lips, and he went for on the, and then they collided.
Jack Fowler.
And then Jack Fowler. So then Ellie, some blonde girl that was on the show, called her an ugly C word, I think. Do you remember? Was it that? Yeah, I think she got, and she stayed. So I think, so I think it's that, and the fact that they didn't kick. I don't know why he was kicked off. Obviously because it was black, but I don't know why. Yeah, it's just I
don't know why, because of the kind of guy that I saw, and then I can't really judge because they edit it and all that, don't they? But the way he's portrayed, that I wouldn't trust a thing that came out of his mouth. Yeah. Because how can you kick someone in a play fight and get kicked out of the show? Come on now. Because you didn't mean to kick her. Like, you kicked her, that's really bad. But you were having a play fight. Yeah. So why would you get kicked off? Unless you did something else. Yeah. I think there's just more to that story.
Yeah, okay.
We don't know. That's all. Because of what happened and what I've heard from the media, well, I'm supposed to believe it. But it's just like, put yourself in your shoes. If you're on a show and you're having a play fight with someone and you kick them, you'd apologise to them, but you wouldn't expect to be kicked out of the show, would you? No.
It reminds me of a stupid thing where that stupid Roxanne girl in Big Brother with one of them brothers. I don't know if you remember that, auntie. You must have watched Big Brother in those days. So one of the celebrity Big Brothers is Roxanne girl and one of the boys from Coronation Street. Do you know his name? Jason from Coronation Street.
Ryan.
Jason. So he went up to her and went to her, right? And she went, "Ow, that hurt." And then she was like, "I was going to ask you if you wanted a tea, but I'm not going to now." And then she went to the room And then she's like, big brother, that hurt. Can you call me to the diary room? Then she started crying on the camera saying, this is why women don't speak up, domestic abuse victim. Yeah, it was so random. Because everyone saw it as a play fight. But then, you know, when it gets to that, you need to take, like, when it gets to abuse, like they always take the women's side. I don't want to say this like insensibly, but you know how they like whenever there's a domestic abuse, they'll take the women's side. So I think she expected everyone to take her side, but everyone was like, if it was a joke, like what is wrong with you? She was like, yeah, the brother. No, that was so bad. And he was crying in the pool and crying and thinking
because she's making out he's an
abuser.
Yeah, that was so bad. And then I remember, you know, when they do the live one, they were like, get Roxanne out, and and everyone was like, well, yeah. So it's just that it's just, yeah, I don't put myself in the situations like going on to like, is it even for black women anyway? Like, is it even for black people? Love Island, all these reality shows, no, because you'll sit there straight faced. And then you'll be called angry, like, don't want to get involved. Oh, she's so mean. But it's just like, why? I don't understand. I don't think it's worth putting myself through that. I think Kaz is the only one who hasn't proved the stereotype of, no one wants the black woman on the show, because she's just gotten on with it. Like, Toby wanted her to be upset and she wasn't. But like, if it was Yuande, Samira, they all cried. Even the girl I just seen Love Island USA, one of the black women crying on there. Just don't think it's for us.
I just think, I go back to what I said, another podcast that we did, that it doesn't seem to be an issue for the Americans, or because you've got the Too Hot to Handle and you've got Love Island USA, where there's a black girl with hair like me that's getting on fine. Like, yeah,
I just said I saw a clip of her crying.
But why was she crying?
She was crying because obviously, did you see the video where she was all kissing up that guy?
Was it the long one with the long hair?
I don't know. There's a black girl with short hair. She was crying. I don't know why she was crying. She was saying stuff like, "Oh, I don't want people to think I'm easy. They're just gonna come up and couple up with me." Because, like, if that was a white, they wouldn't care. I just feel like it's too much. Like, I don't think. But then we can't say, I can't say it's not a show for black women, because then we're gonna say, there's no representation. Yeah. So it's kind of like.
It's not that it's not a show for black people. It's just there's not enough black people on there, because the reason why they don't put on black people enough or more black people is because the white people that they put on don't fancy black people.
But
so
that's the thing.
So they shouldn't bother putting a black person in there at all, or they should put more. But the thing is, then they'll put one or two in and expect them just to like each other, and therefore there's no choice either. So that's you're unfair on that side of things as well, because just because you're black doesn't mean you're going to fancy that person as well.
Yeah.
What I don't get is the fact that there's so many, because everyone loves all this interracial relationships. There's so many. It doesn't have to be black on white, white on black. It can be. Do you know what I mean? Just everyone loves each other. Like, if you fancy someone, you don't really look at the color, do you? So I don't know why they don't put white guys or a person with color that's not black to like the actual whose preference is a black girl. Like, mix it up in that way, because you've never. Every time you see couples, it's either a black man and a white black woman, or a black woman and a white man, or a white woman. Do you know what I mean? Mix it up a bit. Just throw something else different, because everything's so samey. That's why it's never going to work. Throw in people that like black girls, that actually like black girls.
Yeah.
Because you've got Danny's that's gone in that picks Kaz. He doesn't like black girls. Don't pick a black girl. Just don't do it.
It was like he was told to pick her.
100%. Think of the people. Think of the people that he picked to go on a date. Sharon and Kaz, who were both in friendship relationships. He would have picked Lucinda and Faye probably, or Lucinda and Millie. That's the thing. I don't know if it's a cast. I don't know if it's a casting. ITV's casting problem. I think they're going in and saying, they like everything. I don't have a type. Yeah, but that's the thing.
They want to get in and stay. Because if you pick Kaz this year, you're going to stay, because the public and the people inside are going to think, yeah, she likes Kaz. We love Kaz. He can stay in. And then he stays in, and then he goes for what he actually likes, which is Lucinda.
That's the thing. I think it's not even that. I think it's maybe they do like everything, Well, they don't, but maybe they do. Don't they do?
They
like
would
everything, don't have a
consider.
yeah, but it's the thing, they have so many white people and then they have one black. So at the start there was Toby, who is mixed, I'm assuming, who got Aaron and Kaz. So that's 2.5 black people, and there was how many, 7 or however many white people.
That's exactly what I was basically saying.
No,
there's not
yeah.
enough there's not enough mixture, and you can't just have one black person and one black girl and one black boy, because that's just one. We don't always just like that one black person. We need a bit of choice or variety. So they need
That's the thing. So they've got to try it and see. Just switch it up a bit, make it varied.
More people.
Then we can see if it works.
And that's the thing. They don't care. Like, we know this. The media, TV, these shopping brands, they don't cater to everyone. They cater to a majority of what is in England, which is white people. This is British TV. So that's why I'm saying
Trend Central has to do Black Island.
Yeah, that's the thing though. We have
Black
so
Love Island.
many black people that could do a UK Love Island. It doesn't even have to be called Love Island. There's so many people in the UK that have the money, or maybe they don't have the money, but they could start it off as they have to pay themselves. That's all they have to do. That's all they have to do. We need more casting show. Like, I can say, oh, we need more, and then people could be like, do it yourself, but I'm not there yet. There's so many people in the UK that are on YouTube making money. They could just try a little thing. Like, I'm sure there's black producers that work in, because I know I was in, like, on Clubhouse, there was like a media room, and she was like one of the directors of ITV. Like, you know exactly how to run a white show. Just make your own.
Same,
build the team, make your own
network.
Honestly, like,
and there's enough people out there that you can call upon to help to produce.
They know all this, but they just won't do it. It's ridiculous.
Don't do it.
That's the thing. Backchat went to, but you know that kitchen show where they have the guys on one row and the girls on the other. They went to another country to do Backchat in the American country. Why don't you just do Black Love Island?
That's what. That's my idea. So if they take it, they need to give me some royalties.
Honestly, that's what I want to do. I need to get running experience and make my way to the top and make Black Island. And I'm going to do 10 black people. I know it has to be 11 black people and 1 white person, and see how they like it.
They'll all go to the white person.
No, it's majority. So if it's majority black, but yeah, that's the thing. So they can maybe like all types of colors and people, but then there's more of a majority, a variety of the whites. So say if you do like Asian girls, you do like white girls, you do like black girls, you can do that. But if there's a variety of white people, you've got more of a variety. If you've got 1 and you don't get on with them, that's 1. But you've got 7, so you've got this. Just put an equal amount of people.
Exactly.
Black people don't always like black people. White people don't always like white people.
Exactly.
Asian people don't. So put an equal amount of each.
And as you can see, they're not even looking at, especially with Kaz. I don't think that the white people in there are seeing Kaz as black. They're just seeing it as Kaz.
Yeah.
I don't know one person that doesn't like Kaz.
Yeah, exactly.
In that house.
Yeah.
Like, if you've noticed, Jake, I've seen Liam, Jake, Hugo proper hug her.
Yeah.
Proper touchy-feely. Like, I've never seen that before.
And even Aaron, there's some shots where they've zoomed into the background and Aaron's all helping her up, all cuddling her and that.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone loves
So
Kaz.
it's not it's not even a black thing, because
did you watch After Sun yesterday? Sorry. Just going off on a tangent, but did you watch After Sun yesterday?
No.
I think we had it in the background, but I don't think we watched it.
Can you believe I actually watched it? Anyway, one of her name's AJ. I don't know where she's from, but she was saying that. Where is she from? I don't know.
Wait, the AJ in Love Island or the black AJ?
No, black AJ.
Oh yeah,
she's like a celebrity.
Yeah, where is she from? Is it in country or area?
Oh, why
like,
is she
what
famous?
did she do? I think she's
she's like a presenter.
Yeah.
I think.
You see, I don't watch TV anymore, so I don't know all these presenters.
I think she's like a TV personality.
I watch a lot of TV, and I don't watch anything she's in or hosts.
None of them on the panel I know, any of them. That little boy, I don't know him. Anyway, that's not the reason why I went on the tangent. That's another tangent. But she was saying how she wants Aaron and Kaz to end up together.
They probably will.
What do you
not
think
gonna
about
lie.
it?
They
Especially as
probably
you
will.
just said
Yeah,
that
but don't
in
you
the
think it's too
background.
late?
No, it's never too late, is it?
Because you're
Is it?
going around Lucinda, she don't want you, she wants Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
Danny,
thing.
she don't want you. Oh, I'll settle for Kaz.
That's
No,
the thing. Yeah, exactly. I don't
have
want
her
them
at the
to settle.
beginning or don't have her at
Oh,
all.
yeah. But
I-
what she was saying is that because they're, you know, like in life, it's good to be partnered with your friend.
Exactly.
And they've been really good friends all this
So
time.
he should have
So maybe
noticed that.
they'll realise
about a
that
week
they
ago.
are good for each other by the end of it.
I just think it is. He's getting no type of intimacy. No one wants either of them, but no, they're not getting what they want. So they're gonna, like, you know, when you have to mimic it. So then they just when they couple up, they proper embrace like they are a couple, and he'll help her up and everything. And when black men don't like black women, they completely isolate them. He might actually like them. Yeah.
But then do you remember?
Because he doesn't
the
roll
challenge,
with black guys that like black women, does he? He probably doesn't roll with black men that like black girls, and he doesn't roll with black, like, I think all his group are white guys.
Yeah.
I think his friendship group are white guys.
Yeah.
So he will never be out, and they will never be Kaz's. They're all white because his friends are white and like white girls, and he likes, and any black guy that he probably goes for or is friends with,
or
white girls.
I think because he said he didn't specify he doesn't, but he said he doesn't like the loud, he doesn't like the angry. So maybe he just hasn't met someone like Kaz, because Kaz is loud, right? But the fact he doesn't like the fact that Sharon was like confrontational, and most black women are confrontational.
Fiery.
Yeah, exactly. So he's going on that sassy, fiery, confrontational. That's what black women are. But maybe he actually doesn't mind Kaz, and because she's loud when she screams, so that's happy. Like, I don't think he minds that, but he doesn't like the side where Sharon went to thing. Because I thought when black men do that, I don't like fiery black women, but then they'll go for a white fiery woman. But he doesn't like it at all because she's Asian. So he clearly doesn't like it in any race. But seeing as Kaz doesn't do that, she hasn't been any drama. And when she was with Toby, she just shut it down and she wasn't angry. I think he saw, oh wow, she's not actually an angry black woman or a vicious. So maybe he might.
And he actually just got to know Kaz, because I think guys like that will just cut it off from the off.
Exactly.
So they don't get to know someone to know if they're the kind of woman that they want to be with. Like, they just cut it off because they've been. But what I don't understand with all of these black guys, your mum, your sister, your cousin is black, so you know what we're like. I don't understand why you would cut that all out of your, like, I'm not saying that you have to date a black girl, but the way I know his kind of character, he's just cut it. That's not me. But then you know that because your family's black. Like, I don't understand it. Okay, maybe not your mum, because you're not going to go out with somebody your mum's age, but your cousins, like, you know, have family gatherings, or maybe they're these girls that he doesn't like.
Maybe, and that's what's put her off.
So I can understand it, but I just he clearly likes Kaz because he's got to know her, and he likes what he sees. So
I just want
I don't want
to
him to
devise
get
a
with her
game
now when he's gone through all the other girls and they don't want him, and that Kaz. Because what's going to happen is he's going to do a Shauna from last year, and she kept going. From year 5 or 6, where all of a sudden, the whole time they were there, she started going for these guys that were her best mate. Oh, I've suddenly, since the beginning, I thought we were just friends, but this week I feel like I love you. That's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do. And I'm saying, do it from day one, or don't do it
at all.
Yeah.
Kaz is not second best. Kaz is not. Like, I'll go on about her bonnet until the cows come home. Yeah, it's wrong. But she is a beautiful girl. Like, you can't deny that. So she doesn't deserve second best.
Yeah.
She deserves a guy that's going to come in and stick with her like Jade stuck with Liberty.
Yeah.
So
she doesn't deserve him going round the houses. I need to stay in. Kaz, come on, let's be all lovey dovey. No.
But if it's that, it could be that, but I hope it's mutually, because they could both.
Exactly.
She goes for Toby. She went for Toby. She had Toby, or whatever they did. She had Toby, didn't, and then there was Teddy, didn't. Danny didn't. So maybe she'll be bored as well. They mutually. But we're all saying this before Catherine Moore. So that's when the real heat comes in. So
well, the heat's going to come in tonight because in the snog, marry, avoid, Kaz decides to get off with Jake in front of
No,
everybody.
it wasn't Kaz get up. It was Jake.
yeah, Jake.
Kaz.
But
Both of them are wrong.
I know.
Wouldn't-
She
yeah.
did. Yeah, sorry. She didn't back off or just like small. They had a proper kiss, but
You don't
yeah.
kiss.
Is that? Have you watched it? Or is it on now?
Nah, it's on now, but
It's
I
on now,
saw
but
the
I
first
can't hear
clip.
it. But can you imagine if you got with? I mean, you wouldn't.
No. I just want to know what Liberty and Kaz's conversation is going to be afterwards. Because Liberty wasn't very happy from the clip.
It was weird. It was just weird.
Yeah, but this what I don't understand. That's why I don't like people, because you think you know these people for all this time and they do something like that. How in your Jake and Kaz's mind is that all right? Like, how is that all right? Why are we not doing
cheek?
Why?
Cheek, yeah.
And any of
Why
the
are we
other girls,
going
I
for
don't
it?
think she would have cared that much, but it's actually her best friend in the villa.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the point I'm making. Your best friends, I don't care if it's a task or a challenge. Don't give me that. I don't care. We're not going in. We're not embracing. We're not. We're gonna do.
Could have been anywhere. Yeah. Kiss on the lips. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like,
but that was a proper kiss. Like
it's a snog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Proper snog that was.
Unnecessary.
Because Liberty was literally standing there like, oh,
yeah. She was like,
am I being?
You could see it. Yeah. You could see her face. She was like,
no.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Because now, because you're going to mess up your friendship now.
Friendship.
Yeah. Because everyone was rooting for.
If you do that to me, we're not talking again.
Yeah. Because everyone was rooting for Kaz and Liberty. And when there's a white person involved, that's when they love you. But now you've gone against Liberty, they're going to hate Kaz. Or the British public, nothing. Kaz is a snake. Kaz is a game player. Kaz is fake.
The football.
Yeah.
You do not kiss your best friend's man like that. Like, and that's the only issue. The way they kissed. We're not gonna. That's not what we're gonna do.
Don't just blame Kaz. Go blame Jake as well. He shouldn't have gone for it. He went in.
True.
He went in.
Yeah.
He didn't
So
do. He didn't even.
Stopped.
Yeah. But he did it in the first place.
Yeah,
so you have to be. You have to be strongly against Jake as you would be.
100%, yeah. I just
they're both wrong.
Exactly.
I hate Jake. I don't care about Jake. But he is exactly the same. There is, you didn't need to kiss her like that, and she didn't need to. So when I say when I say that, I mean she didn't need to kiss. She didn't need to receive it like that, and he didn't need to go in like that.
I just don't get why they didn't realise what they're doing. I don't understand it.
Both of them, 100% both of them,
It baffles me how they don't think, oh, like we can't do this. Like I know you're in the moment, but there's like 6 other people that you could do this with. Yeah. And the fact
I
that
so think
right
that,
there.
Yeah.
What?
I think they tell them to do these things. I really do.
They must do.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Which is
maybe.
So out of
I will
order.
never talk to you again.
No.
Ever. You know me, you'll be sitting there and I'll see right through you. I will look right through you. I'm not that's disrespectful.
Yeah. Definitely like a producer moment. But I just feel I feel like it would have been like that for any other girl.
But as nice as Liberty is, she's just gonna let both of them off.
Because
I think she'll have a little
not
go
so much.
first.
It's not so much Kaz's fault because she was standing there. He went in, but you can always push
him
away.
Then.
Yeah.
Push him off.
Or do the swerve
push-off,
like Lucinda did to Aaron.
Yeah.
But that's
that
the thing.
Push off will show Liberty she didn't want it.
Yeah, Shannon did that, and look, she got kicked out.
Yeah, but some other people have done it too, because I'm sure Sharon, the one who just left.
Yeah, Sharon. Yeah.
After Aaron didn't choose her, and then he went off with somebody else, they were still coupled up. And
was it that police woman thing?
Yeah, and she just kissed him on the cheek. She's still in it. Oh, she's
but
gone
that
now.
That was a more teasing one. So I think they kissed, because all of them, most of them, a lot of them kissed them on the head because they were in a doghouse. That was the type of, that was kind of the type of challenge it was. But producer decision could have swerved, but they didn't. So we'll see where that went. But yeah, it's mad that Kaz is going to get so much hate.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
what I don't understand is they showed them the match, the England match, isn't it? So you should know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Because I
that.
don't know about you, but every black person in the UK, as soon as Marcus missed the goal, Sancho missed the goal, Saka missed the goal, you knew what was coming.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, as a black person in the UK, you know what's coming. So
But yeah, do they know about the aftermath there? That's the thing.
No, they probably
that's what
wouldn't.
I'm saying. You should know if a black people don't.
Oh yeah, because they were
miss a
before.
goal. What's going to come in the tweets and in the DMs and in the comments? It's going to be racial. So don't do that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Need to hold Jake accountable as well, but he's a white man. So
both of them.
Yeah.
But Liberty, no.
Yeah, I have to watch that. I just want to see the aftermath of that.
Aaron and Lucinda are kissing.
They're doing it now. Oh,
and is that in a?
Okay.
Is that a challenge or is that in just?
I'm just.
Does she actually? I don't understand who she likes and who she doesn't.
She doesn't like
just
any
seen
of them. She wants one ticket into Pretty Little Thingland. Molly May Experience.
I think she's got that
they
already. I don't understand.
Yeah, probably. But
if
she's
Rachel's
there
got
for
boohoo,
the drums. She doesn't like any of them.
Mm-hmm.
She
doesn't come. Yeah, she doesn't come across like she likes any of them.
No.
And the way she she'll say something to Danny and then she'll say something to Aaron, and they're against each other.
Yeah, of course. Brings the
She
drums.
just wants them to fight over her.
Yes.
That's exactly what she's doing. And she does that at home. It's not just for Love Island. I bet she does that at home as well.
Mm-hmm.
So bad. But yeah, it is spicing up there. That's exactly what we needed because it was dry.
This is what it's like normally then.
Yeah.
From the
yeah,
get-go.
like before, off the top of my head, we had Molly, May, and Maura fighting over Tommy, and we had everything. We had Amy and Curtis. Maura was everything.
Jordan.
We had everything. It was never dry. Like I remember the last time I watched Love Island, it was everything off. Do you think if Love Island was Molly May serious, we would not be doing the podcast on any type of day? It would be Saturday strictly because it's not on that day. It's dead. This is my Love Island entertainment I need because that is dead. Love Island's dead. It's dead. That's so funny because I actually got a DM today from some casting woman. She was like, "Oh, we're looking for a new single show."
Go on it. Go on
not.
it.
No.
It's like Black Secret Crush.
Don't. Nah. It was literally. They said like it's like a across the world, around the world, abroad. That's it. Sorry. Okay. Abroad. Are you single and looking for a holiday abroad? And there's like a beach. Literally, like it's basically gonna be a bootleg Love Island. No, I'm not into that. Sorry. Because you're gonna do what?
We need to get our boost style ratings up. Go on a show. We'll get lots of people on our podcast.
Is it?
Don't let them do you like Rachel.
Exactly. No. It's gonna be not Molly Makes It's gonna be you one day, Samira. Tears experience. That's what it's gonna be. They're gonna treat me like I'm not.
No, but you're gonna be like, go every 5 minutes.
I know you'll be so funny. You'll be like,
that's the thing, though. That's the thing. I'll be funny, yeah, because you guys know what I mean. When you watch that thing, you'll be like, do I even know her? Because they're gonna put my dead bits in. That's the thing. They don't.
That's so true.
They do not give Kaz the airtime. There's gonna be so many points of entertainment that she's given us. They didn't put it until she's back. They're gonna put me screwing because I burnt my toast one time, and then everyone's gonna hate me. That's all they're gonna do. Yeah.
We'll still love you.
Nah, I'm not, bruv. It would be fun, but I'm not. I think I need to get into the stage of my life where nothing phases me. So I'm gonna come out. See, because Rachel, she read all the tweets about her walking in, and now she hates life. No, because I'm gonna trip at one time, and everyone's gonna say I can't walk in heels. Huh?
She's trying to go on like it's funny.
But you know she's hurting.
Inside it's killing her.
Exactly. No.
Because she still walks like that and she can't stop.
That's the thing. My wig's gonna be off one time and everyone's gonna say I have bad wigs for the rest of my life. It's gonna be off once. Because you know, my home lighting, when I used to do my makeup in my room, I'd go out in the pictures and I'd look powder face. But it looked good in the mirror. I still gonna look good on TV. No. Sorry, I want to control what I look like. can't have professional Sony XD cameras telling me I look dead, because I'm not. I can't. So when I perfect my hair and my lashes and my makeup and that, maybe. But then I'll be like 30 by that time, but then it'll be too old, and I'll be like,
Yeah,
AJ,
but then
old.
AJ and that 30 anyway. So
She's old. And Faye. See, Faye's now taking a back seat. She's happy now. Don't get airtime. So you only get airtime when you're drums, and I don't want to be drums. I just want to have the free holiday. Maybe come back with man.
Yeah, see, you go and don't be drama, and then you won't get airtime, but you've got your holiday. And you bid in something to boost our rates.
True. Yeah. I'll see what it's saying, but I'm just not, like I said, black people in the media. I need it to be a black producer, director show. It can't be black owned.
Where there's some kind of allowances and room to maneuver.
Yeah.
Go and pour, I swear they would like say, go and pour something over their head. And you've got to do it. Like, you don't have a choice, bro.
Yeah.
You can be an undercover reporter. Feed us back information.
Yeah.
Secrets of Love Island.
In it. Hook up my phone to the Wi-Fi and text you.
You have to sign
I don't understand their phones. You know they have their phones in the Love Island. Yeah. But can't I just, if I know your number, can I not just text you? Or is there probably like a software where it's only...
Yeah,
they must be able to go and pop on the young Instagram. They must be able to.
But you do that, you get dash out.
Because everybody else manages their accounts while they're in there, don't they? Because it always says
but you're telling me that phone can't get into anything else other than to text other people. If I know,
probably an Android.
You're telling me I can't text there? 100%.
Yeah. Not allowed. Them's the rules.
Them's the rules.
So ZZ Mills and Side. I don't really know the story aside. I can't really comment. A lot of podcasts talking about alpha maleism, and I don't really know.
What's an alpha male, and how Sideman. ZZ said that Sideman is not an alpha male. So what would you guys define as an alpha male?
That's the thing, though. I don't like all that alpha maleism.
Yeah. What does it matter?
Well, I don't really like men in general, so I can't really say. But I don't like all that big macho, like, like, no, I don't. I don't know. I can't.
It's just a man's got to be a man, isn't it? Like, he's got to take care of himself. He's got to have everything set out. He's not butch, but he can, protect you and himself. I've got a thing about guys that cry. Okay, unless somebody's dead, somebody's got an illness, a man should not cry. Like, that's what I mean. I'm so old-fashioned.
You're gonna get cancelled for that.
No, you need to just.
It's emotions.
Like, because men, all these men that are talking about, so the rap party are talking about it, and Sideman and ZZ Mills. The rap party guys, did they talk about it as well?
Yeah.
So yeah, free shots and the rap. Can you imagine them crying?
No.
But that's the thing.
Unless somebody's on the one hand, they have to. If somebody dies,
they love to say, "Oh, alpha male this, I'm an alpha male." But then on the other side, they love to say men's mental health and all that. Check up on your boys. And so, what do you want to be? Do you want to be alpha male, or do you want to be just be a man?
Mental health is something that you go through, isn't it? So you can still be an alpha male and go through something bad. Like the pandemic came, you're an alpha male. You've got everything, you're representing everything, you're paying the bills, and then COVID takes your business away and you go into a little thingy. That's not his fault, is it? That's COVID.
Yeah, but if you're such an alpha, because an alpha male is when they're macho, they don't cry. That's what I mean. So most men love to say, that's what I mean. They love to, I'm not saying mental health, whatever, it's serious, but I'm saying you can't be alpha male, I'm macho, I'm a man, I take care of this, I do this, and then you say, but then mental health, I'm allowed to cry and all that. You need to be you need to be a regular man that has emotions, or an alpha male.
But then I think an alpha male should be a man with emotions that can see, you can't, I don't think you can define an alpha male.
No.
Because you can't tell me, that's what I'm saying, like, if your nan died or your mate died, and you have to cry, like, you can't help it. Like, that's why I have to put the clause in, like, your friend has died, you can cry like a bitch, because that's within you, yeah? But I'm talking about, I just don't think you can specify what an alpha male is. I don't think, because I keep seeing stereotypes it as a butch man that don't take no shit, takes
Yeah.
care of this, that, the other, da, 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 da. But then that's why I think Zizi said that Sideman isn't an alpha male, because he's quite not feminine, but he's
Soft.
not a
He's
man.
a
He's soft,
softie.
exactly, yeah.
He's
He's
not
soft.
like, you know,
Like,
what a man is, isn't
He
it?
makes
He's not that.
love songs. It's not an alpha male.
Yeah, but then so did Keith Sweat. Yeah, got a point.
Alpha male, okay. So alpha male, as everyone puts it, is all Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent and all them people. That's an alpha male to me.
Idris Elba
No,
is an alpha male.
no, he's not. Okay, your opinion, but no. I think I've seen him cry. That I saw him when he faked his COVID. Yeah, I saw him bald. So he's not alpha
Because
male.
he was in pain.
And he didn't fake his
Fake
COVID.
pain.
Cool. No,
Yeah, but
yeah,
then
alpha
that's an
male is
illness.
all them hood, mate. Like all them people. No,
Okay,
I
so
just don't. If you cry and you use all sad and emojis, yeah, that with the crying eyes, the glass eyes. No, that's not alpha male. That's soft, and that's fine. No, sorry. Alpha
Totally,
male
yeah.
is a hard, tough guy. As people like to say it, as they like to describe it to me, this is what because I have not Googled alpha male. I don't care about alpha male. The only people that care about alpha male is men. So their definition of alpha male is the one that pays the bills, the one high value man. You know that Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, what is a high value man?
A high value man is someone who takes care of all his business and he earns over a certain amount and all that.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That's no one I know.
I think that's ridiculous. I
Yeah.
just feel like they're all ambiguous. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Because like me, you know me and the people that I see. So my top 5 alpha men, like man, yeah, no, would be Idris Elba, Daniel Luisi, Asheville. He is a man. That's an alpha man. Who else? See, there's not many about, is there?
Exactly, because they're all just regular value men.
But then I think we get to choose who's an alpha man. A man can't tell you this. We will decide.
But they like to think that they can tell.
Yeah, have your little chats. But we'll decide.
Auntie, what's your definition?
Yeah, just
of
give an example
alpha
of
male?
what you would think.
Yeah, so your top 5, or if you know any that come to mind.
Bring it. Yeah, but let's bring you into the conversation.
No, because Auntie likes soft men.
I like soft men.
She
But
likes,
you would think like The Rock
Really off of
is
Crazy
the alpha male. But then he's quite soft, I think.
Yeah,
He's
not
just
now.
muscular. He's just big and
Yeah,
strong.
that
But
means
that doesn't
nothing.
mean that you're alpha male if you're big and strong. I think my definition would be the same as yours, really. Somebody who thinks that they can look after their family, pay the bills, take care of them, protect them. You know, like caveman days.
Yeah, Neanderthal.
Neanderthal.
Yeah, but men don't do that.
But they don't do that
don't
anymore,
all protect-
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they
no
don't.
one's alpha male.
Which means nobody's an alpha male anymore. Because
Yeah, but
even
there's certain
alpha
men.
males want independent women. So if you want an independent woman, how can you be an alpha male with an independent woman?
How do
You're not-
alpha males like independent women? What do you
They
mean?
want people who pay for their own bills and they don't want to pay for everything.
An alpha male?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's
The people who
different
call
from
themselves alpha males these days, they also say they want somebody who can look after themselves. They don't want to have to be always paying the bills or doing this, and this. They want to see that they are looking after themselves, basically. That's what I've noticed. So if you want that, then you're not an alpha male.
Yeah, because
Exactly,
an alpha male
you
is
look
meant to be
after your
someone who's
woman.
looking after. If you see he's
Exactly.
independent, what are you doing?
Exactly. It's not.
Please, exactly. Just conflicting too much. I'm out.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
So out.
An alpha male also is one that, you know, like he'll walk into a room and the presence,
Heads are turned.
yeah, just his presence does
Mm.
something. You know, like Ovi. Do you not
If
think
Obi walked in, I would be turned around. He's nothing. He's not.
Who's that?
That
He
stupid
was
guy
on
from
Love
Love Island?
Which
Well,
one?
no, I don't think it's, yeah. because
He was-
everyone
yeah,
likes him
that's-
'cause they
he's
think
not.
he's fine.
He's not an
That's
alpha
not
male. He averages at 1 point per basketball game.
Oh,
Embarrassing.
God, leave him
That's the
alone.
thing. I think the only reason I don't like it is because I watch basketball. Because everyone was like, "Oh, he's tall. 1 point average per game." One.
Wow, you're attacking his day job.
Yeah.
Do better. Oh, we do better.
But that was at the start. Maybe it's improved to like 2 or 3. But no, alpha male, no. Is he even muscly? But yeah, that's what people would say.
But that's what I mean. Does an alpha male have to have muscle?
Yes.
To show strength.
Yeah, because ain't no skinny man coming up to me and saying, I'm going to pay your bills and look after you. Because you're not. I weigh more than you.
Because you have to be
skinny men that will just be like, you can't fuck with them. Like, they've got this stance that I'm an alpha.
Okay, but when it comes to an arm wrestling match, I'm going to win because you're skinny. But yeah, okay, yeah. So alpha males, like a caveman, they're not skinny, are they? They're all big and hench.
Yeah, they're hench. They have to go out.
So ain't no 54-pound man telling muscles. See, because the guys you just listed, Daniel, Lucy, forget the other one, Idris Silva. No, he's too old now. He can't look after anyone. He needs his kids to look after him. He's old. So Daniel, Lucy, I would say that Asheville man he's got his own business, very successful.
That he brought he's a self-made man. Mm-hmm. Like he worked himself up. Yeah, he is an alpha man.
Yeah, I'd say he is.
No, you can't fuck with Daniel.
But there's people that think they're him. But Daniel has why am I not first name terms? Sorry, Asheville man, because I don't know what his name is. But Daniel Luce, I don't know how to say. Anyway,
Louise.
So yeah, Daniel, sorry, we're not first name terms, but he is what alpha males think they are. So there's self-titled alpha male, people that call themselves and say I'm an alpha male, and then there's people like Daniel who just are.
He's just
if you're telling me you're an alpha male, if you've got in your Instagram my name _ alpha male, you're not, because you're self-titling. Yeah. You can't like self-diagnosing, self-titling, you can't. You need to just be one. Like he doesn't think he's all that. He's just a massively man of his own business, which is an alpha male to me. So my definition of alpha male is just being one. There's no actual definition. You just are.
Yes.
Like I'll look at you and think
just
alpha
know.
male. Yeah.
And he's got all the prerequisites. Like self-made, built his company up. Like you remember I was telling you the other day, Evelyn, there's a guy called Yanni Mize, car rap. I don't think he's famous. I just think he knows famous people and that makes him famous. Whereas I just think Daniel's famous.
But he's not.
But
I think so with fame, I think fame.
Yeah, but Yanni's got more.
Yeah,
he's got millions, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he doesn't even rap cars. He manages them. He's a manager.
Yeah,
but you don't follow him so much.
I know, but I follow all of his team that rap the cars. If you got him to rap the car, he wouldn't know what to do. Whereas Daniel, can you move that screed into the lorry and do that? He can do it because he started. He's got a degree, bruv.
Anyway. Cool, lovely. I think fame now, famous used to be you have got this, you got this. Fame, fame changes, is gonna keep changing. Fame to me is appearance and followers. Yeah. Because it's changed now. Because back then, Madonna, you didn't have Instagram and all that. She was famous because she sold records and she was selling out tours, and Michael Jackson was selling out tours and this and that. So that was famous. But now fame has got different titles. You've got TikTok famous, you've got Instagram famous. People on TikTok, like Charlie D'Amelio, has got billions of followers. You lot don't know who she is because you're not on TikTok. Then there's Instagram famous people, like, let's say, I don't know, it's someone who's not anything else, but they just do Instagram. Or like we've got the Kardashians, they don't do anything, but they're famous. Do you know what I mean? So you've got different types of fame. So fame isn't any type of fame. Well, fame, Cardi B's a rapper. So, but yeah, I know what you mean. But so she even came from Love and Hip Hop, then started rapping, didn't she? Yeah. So she's a TV personality. So it's all different types of fame. But yeah, fame is not. I know what you mean. He's not famous. Yeah. He's known. There's known, but known people intertwine known and famous together. It's not the same.
Yeah, but again, he's not as famous to you because you don't follow him.
Exactly, yeah.
So you are not aware of him. But if you look at his, because we compared his followers, didn't we?
Yeah.
And he's got much more, 4 times as much more followers on Instagram than Astral has.
Yeah.
Or on YouTube, I can't remember which.
Yeah.
So fame is relative, really. People are famous, but
like
if it's not in your it's true. It's all relative.
Yeah, I get him, and I'm well done.
Mm-hmm.
But if I ask you to wrap a car, you can't do it. So
yeah,
but that's not what
well
he's
done, because you
famed
started
for.
that, and again, he started his business.
He's a businessman, isn't it?
Yeah. So he knows.
Yeah.
What to do.
Okay. Famous to me is, can Yanni walk down the street and be recognized?
Yes, he's famous.
That's what I think. Fame is how well known he is.
Recognition.
Famous. Yeah. Famous.
Yeah.
Can the Asheville man walk down the street and be noticed?
Yes.
And not even noticed by, let's say,
I'm still
you were on
waiting.
Oxford Street. It's not like by one. It's a swarm. Rihanna can't walk down Oxford Street and not be swarmed.
Well, she's been on the train enough times and no one's noticed her, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So can you walk down a busy street? Okay, let's say busy, because the tube was middle-aged people. Like it's like auntie, if you were coming home from your
like auntie
and you saw Rihanna,
people like auntie.
yeah, middle-aged posh people at 5 p.m. on a Tuesday, you're going to be on the tube. So if you saw Rihanna, you're going to go up to her and be like, oh my God, Rihanna.
Yeah, no, for real.
No, see, because that's my business. So
I might.
But if it was Ian Wright.
Oh my gosh.
No, she wouldn't even. She would be in a panic on the end of the carriage. Just waiting.
I'm more confident now. I would say hello.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. But yeah, so fame to me is if you can walk down a busy street and be swarmed. But if you can't, you're not. You're just well known.
He's famous.
But if you want to compare them, and what is Daniel better at? Daniel definitely has more money in his company.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd say company wise, but not thingy wise, because people like you're interested in property and stuff, but cars is there's probably like a bigger fan base, like cars, oh my God, modding them up. Wow.
Yeah, because
you wouldn't watch.
He is famous then, because his best, like his actual friends are like Aubameyang, like they're friends, like they.
That's not famous. Dinner. His friends famous.
Well, yeah, but you're talking about will he be recognised and da 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 da.
If he was walking with Aubameyang, yeah, but by himself.
But then on his own, he will be. He's famous. Yeah.
You were just saying he wasn't famous, so is he or not?
Yeah, because you gave me the reason why.
Yanni cannot walk down Oxford Street and be noticed. Sorry.
Of course he would.
Okay, noticed, swarmed. That's what I was saying. So famous is being swarmed.
We already know that the car enthusiast world is very big, so he would be.
There's not that many car
that
enthusiasts. At one time, if he didn't have, so I'm talking about not a car meet or anything, like not him announcing I'm going to be on Oxford Street because everyone's going to travel. But if he went at, let's say, like 12 midday, when it's busy, if he walked down Oxford Street, he would not be swarmed. No.
I think he would. Because you've got a lot of car showroom, like H.R. Owens, Lamborghini showroom. They're all in central London. All these Lamborghinis parked outside Harrods. So he's around that kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think. Not swarmed. When I say swarmed, it's like
everyone's around him. Yeah.
I'll do it there. Sorry.
Maybe care anymore. Anyway, after that, his competition.
Yeah, that's so funny. We watched his video on that. If he drove with his car, yes. But if he walked just in plain clothing, not Yanni Miser's logo, if he just walked, I wouldn't know. Auntie wouldn't know. So I go on average. So three of us.
Doesn't know anybody.
That's the thing. That's what I mean. When you're famous, everyone knows who you are.
Respectfully.
If there's 3 people and only one of them knows,
actually, you're not famous.
Yeah. So based on average, so if you did like 3,
if you're really famous, I would know.
Exactly.
That's how you know if you're famous.
Yeah.
If I know him, you're famous.
Okay, before I said anything about Yanni, had you heard of him?
No. The same with Asheville as well. I wouldn't have known him either.
Either or, yeah.
No.
You were missing out.
Then we were watching Yanamize, and then you told me this is a builder guy, and I was like, cool. And then you started watching him, but I didn't go myself and watch him, which means I just watched it because you watched it.
Because you're not into building.
Yeah, but when you're famous, everyone knows. There's people who
Yeah.
don't like Rihanna but know who she is. There's people that
Yeah.
don't like Cardi B but know who she is.
Yeah, anyone
she's
with
famous.
one name should be famous, isn't it? Rihanna, Adele, Prince. If you haven't just got your one name, you're not famous. Like Tina.
Yeah, but you don't just go by Tina, do you?
I am Tina. Okay? Don't.
That's
if you
Tina
go down
Turner.
Shaftesbury Avenue, Tina the musical.
Turner.
Tina.
Oh no,
The
it is. The musical is just Tina.
I
Fair
know,
enough.
but it's about Tina Turner.
Tina.
Yeah.
But yeah. So okay, Daniel Luisi is a alpha male.
Yeah. I think we can all agree. All right, yeah.
He's
If
serious.
you have to keep defining and saying, what is an alpha male? Do I tick the box? See, your list.
Yeah,
That's a woman thing. We make shopping lists.
You
Men just go in
know.
and they see, oh yeah, deodorant, I've run out. We make shopping lists and we see if you're making a checklist to see, oh, the alpha males weigh this much. Tick, I do that. Do they have beards? If I don't, yeah. You just have to be one. Just be one.
Yeah.
Be one. Stop forcing it.
But
Okay.
so if we're going back to like alpha males like in the pod or people, black men that we know, I don't think any of the 3 shots are alpha males.
Yeah,
Marvin is
no.
definitely not.
Only because, yeah,
No.
I think they're cool people.
Yes.
I feel like, I don't know how to explain it.
Like, and I don't mean that as a diss.
Yeah, I feel like
At
with
all.
3 shots, you could see them and possibly have a conversation. But with Daniel, he's too high profile for me, you know? I feel like alpha males are inaccessible.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if I went to, maybe, I don't know, maybe I would have thought if I hadn't spoken to any of them before. No, yeah. I don't know, there's just the thing that 3 shots are too funny to be alpha males, maybe. I don't know if that's the thing.
A prerequisite.
Yeah, I just feel like with Daniel, that Asheville guy, I just watch him. But with 3 shots, I laugh. Daniel's not funny. He's just a man. Like, he doesn't joke about... yeah, he does. I don't know how to explain it. I don't want... If anyone's watching this, Daniel, 3 shots, I'm not cussing you guys.
None
But
of you
I just feel like...
are black kings.
But yeah, he's like a serious man. But Marvin's too funny.
That's his catchphrase.
Serious.
Daniel Luisi, serious. He says that every show. Why? Serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
okay,
yeah.
see, look,
Hello,
Marvin,
Paul J.
and take 3 shots in that. They're
Alpha male.
successful. Marvin Tate's a successful businessman. They've got their events and that. I see that. That's successful businessman, I would say.
And
And
Taser's just opening his new pub.
Come on, yeah. Junction House, I think it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you've got, so they've got businesses.
Yeah.
But the Asheville man has businesses, you know? Like, he has all the trucks and then he has...
Aggregates, concrete, and the other one.
See,
Waste management.
See?
Wow.
Come on,
Are
see?
you watching them?
Asheville's famous. Auntie knows him.
I put her on.
I've only
mate.
watched
Yeah.
2.
I put her on.
Go on. So yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, he's got businesses on businesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he grew them from scratch. That's why. That's why he cannot. No one can ever say he's not.
Mm-hmm.
He's self-made, right,
Mhm.
bro? Come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's cool. But
That was another Tangent Talks. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like.
share.
Comment and subscribe. And I'm sorry that I haven't had my lashes on and you've had to see this face. And obviously I'm a sweaty mess because of the heat. But I hope you enjoyed the pod. Have a great week and we'll see you next week for another episode of Tangent Talks.
Take care. Bye. Tangent Talks is out every Friday morning at 9 a.m. UK time. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell on YouTube. And of course, find and follow us on all your usual podcast platforms. In the meantime, you can reach us on Instagram and Twitter at Tangent Talks Pod or email us at tangenttalkspod@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from you. See you next week.